Okay, so that's you, Corey.
I remember when this
That's
was taken.
My soul cat, Penny. A story of love, resilience, and second chances.
Hey, look! Ice! Ice! Ruby, look at the ice!
Hi, my name is Taylor, and I want to tell you about someone who completely changed my life. A little wobbly cat named Penny. Our story began 5 years ago when I was still in high school. I worked part-time at a local veterinary clinic, doing everything from cleaning kennels to helping out during appointments. It wasn't glamorous work, but I loved it, especially the animals. One day, one of my coworkers approached me with a quiet request. They asked if I'd be willing to foster a special needs kitten that had just come in. Her name was Penny.
Rainfall, I'm not going to be surprised to see rainfall reports above 5 inches around Florida and very hard tonight. West of
She was tiny, quiet, and her movements were different. She stumbled a bit when she walked, and her little head would wobble when she tried to steady herself. But the moment I held her, I felt something. A calm, peaceful energy. She looked up at me with the softest eyes, and I swear, it was like she knew she was safe. Penny was born with a condition called cerebellar hypoplasia. It's a neurological disorder where the cerebellum, the part of the brain responsible for balance and coordination, doesn't develop fully. Because of this, she's wobbly when she walks and often loses her balance. But here's the thing, she's not in pain. She doesn't know she's different. To her, this is just her normal, and she faces it every day with strength, grace, and an unshakable spirit. When I first brought Penny home, I told myself it was temporary. Just a foster, I said. But by the time summer came, it became crystal clear. She wasn't going anywhere. She had already become a part of me. I officially adopted her, and from that moment on, our journey as soul companions began. Penny is, without a doubt, the sweetest cat I've ever met. She's affectionate in the most genuine way, not just when she wants food or attention, but because she truly loves. Every night, without fail, she curls up beside me and nudges her head against mine. She has this way of asking for cuddles. Gentle, soft, patient. If I let her, she'll stay pressed against me for hours, purring quietly like she's exactly where she belongs. She hates car rides and vet visits, like most cats, but she absolutely adores the balcony. She'll sit there for hours watching the birds and feeling the breeze run through her fur. It's her little sanctuary, and sometimes I sit out there with her just to watch the world slow down through her eyes. A year ago, I decided to bring home another kitten, a little brother for Penny. At first, she wanted nothing to do with him. She gave him the cold shoulder, avoided him entirely, and looked at me like I had ruined her peaceful kingdom. But after just a week, something shifted. I caught them playing together, and now they're inseparable. He's the energetic little rascal always trying to wrestle, and she's the calm big sister who tolerates his chaos. Most of the time, it's beautiful to watch their bond grow. What I've learned from Penny, and from special needs pets in general, is that resilience doesn't always come with grand gestures. Sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes it's a small cat who falls over 5 times and gets back up 6. who doesn't let her wobbly legs stop her from jumping onto the couch or chasing a toy mouse. She's determined, brave, and completely unaware of how inspiring she is. There have been moments when I've seen people meet Penny and react with pity. "Oh no, what's wrong with her?" they ask. But I always answer the same way. Nothing's wrong. She was just born a little differently, and she's perfect exactly the way she is. I often refer to Penny as my soul cat. She came into my life during a time of transition and uncertainty. I was a sophomore in college, unsure of who I was or what I wanted, and then came this little wobbly cat, full of love and comfort, who anchored me in ways I didn't know I needed. She became my constant, my calm in the chaos. There's something incredibly healing about loving a special needs animal. They don't ask for pity. They don't see themselves as limited. They adapt, they thrive, and they love unconditionally. Penny reminds me every single day that strength doesn't have to be loud. Sometimes it's quiet, warm, and wobbly. If there's one thing I hope you take from Penny's story, it's this: special needs pets deserve love too. They may move differently, see the world from another angle, or need a little extra help. But their hearts are just as big, and their capacity for love is infinite. Penny is my reminder that beauty doesn't come from perfection. It comes from perseverance, from gentleness, from the way she always gets back up and the way she always comes back to me. If her story touched your heart, even in the smallest way, please consider giving this a like or subscribing for more rescue stories like Penny's. It helps us reach more people and show the world that different is beautiful.